So we um we talked about the two over one game forcing bid, and I just kind of wanted to sort of reinforce the idea. What we're doing is we're creating a game force with the responder's first bid, right? For instance, here it could go spade and then two hearts, and then we'd have a game forcing in hearts. Now, just because you know how to do a game force doesn't mean that's necessarily the bid you want to make. Okay. For instance, here I have 6, 7, 13 points, right? So I have an opening hand, and I'm going to want to force to game. One way I could do that is by bidding two hearts. But doesn't that seem a little silly? I know we have a 9-card fit, right? So in this case, I would use a different bid. I would use two no trump, right? You can see in the alert there. That's called Jacoby 2 no trump. It shows 4 plus spades, a balanced hand, and 13 plus points. But it also creates a game force. And the responses to Jacoby 2 no trump um, can show shortness in north, or another another suit that's going to take a lot of tricks, or as here it can just show a relatively weak opener. So this is the way I would bid this. I wouldn't, once you find a 9-card trump fit, I don't really know how much further you need to look. So we'll get to watch the robot play this. He's lost 2 there, but he doesn't lose any clubs. Wonder how he'll handle the heart suit, right? King, Jack, guess in hearts. So he's going to lead up to the hearts at some point, or somebody else is going to lead him. And he's going to have to make a guess about who has the ace and who has the queen. So right now in his little robot head, he's counting all the points up. He's counting all the points and trying to figure out who has what. How long he delayed pulling the trump there. Now he's just going to give up our trick. He's not going to make a guess at all. He's going to give up the ace and take the last 2. Ace was still out there, right? Oh, it must have gone already while I was not looking. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, that was probably the first trick. But you see, 2 no trump, Jacoby 2 no trump. Another way to make, for a responder to make a game forcing bid. Let's look at another one. This one I particularly like. These are what came up in robot games over the weekend. So here I have a good hand. All my points are in my majors. I have 14 points in the major suits and a couple of worthless doubletons, and I start with a heart. And now my partner uses a splinter bid. A splinter bid, like the Jacoby 2 no trump, promises 4 hearts. So we've got a 9-card fit. But it also promises a stiff or a void in diamonds. Right? So he's got 13 to 16 points. Let's just say he has 13 points. All right, 13 points. Take those 13 points and spread, and you know they can't be in hearts, right? Because you got all the points there, and put them in the spade suit and the club suit. Right? There are only 20 points in those two. I have 4 of them, leaving only 16. And if he's got 13 of them, that means that there may be a king out. Right? If my partner has more than 13 points, then we're in great shape. So, you might try to go looking for a grand slam here. It's possible, I guess. But I have 2 diamonds. If he's got a stiff, we probably have a losing heart. So I'm just going to bid 6 hearts. Right? He made a game forcing bid with some slam interest, which happened to work because I had nothing. I had losers in diamonds. They lead the splinter suit, right? And we don't care about the 10 diamond points. Think of it this way. There are 40 points in the deck, 10 in each suit. We don't care about the 10 that are in the diamonds. Just ignore them. So we have a 30-point deck. What did I have? I had 14 points. My partner has 13. So we have 27 points of the 30 points that are relevant. And in this case, we have solid spades. We can ruff the diamond, and we have the ace and king of clubs to cover the 4 and 3, and we can claim this. And we can claim. So this idea of making a game-forcing bid is not, by responder making a game-forcing bid on their first bid, is not all that unusual. We've seen it before. But what does it give us? It gives us a sense of ease, a sense of casualness almost, that allows us to calmly explore our options, knowing that neither one of us are going to pass out before we get to game. So here I have 5, 10, 17, 18. I definitely have some slam interest, right? 18 and 13, that's 31. If we have a fit someplace. So I'm going to bid 2 clubs. Now this is the forcing 2 over 1 bid, right? Promises at least 4. Here I have 5. And partner bids diamonds. So he has 5 spades, probably has 4 diamonds, right? Not looking like we have much of a fit. I'm going to bid 2 no trump. I have hearts, right? And I wouldn't mind a club lead to me. So I'm going to go ahead and bid 2 no trump, let him know that we're okay if we're going to play no trump. Now notice the thing here is that I don't need to worry about jumping to 3. I don't need to worry about 2 no trump being passed out, right? So bid 2 no trump, and now look at, I get even more shape for my partner. 5 spades, 4 diamonds, 3 hearts, and a club maybe? Could he be 5, 4, 3, 1 in those suits? So he patterns out and shows me exactly what he has. And now I don't seem all that excited about game, but it crosses my mind that I may want to try 3 spades. They're just promising 2 of them. Just promising 2 spades, in case he has more. But he bids 3 no trump. And now basically, let's see, I have what, 10, 17, 18 for us to have slam. He needs to have 15. Has he denied 15 points at this point? I don't think he has. So I'm going to say, if you have 14 or 15 points, you might want to think about going to 6 no trump. And he does not want to. So, and he has 7, 9, 10, 12. So I'm glad he didn't. We have forced diamond tricks. We have at least 1 club for 5. We have at least 2 hearts for 7. And we have the ace and king of spades for 9. So we'll have some work to do, right? Because we'll have to grow up a heart, and we'll have to grow up, and we're going to have to get the clubs set up. But at that point in time, we should have 9 tricks, maybe even extras because of the lengthened spades. Double dummy, though, it just worked out to 9, and that's what I made as well. So you can see there's 3 tricks, three different hands, right? And the idea with them was the responder making a game-forcing bid that allowed us to explore the hands without fear of being passed out below game. We had Jacoby 2 no trump, we had a splinter, and we had a 2 over 1 game force. Anyways, just food for thought. I'm going to send this to you along with the first couple sections of class notes. The first one basically on some ideas on hand evaluation, and the second one that I've just included to kind of, we talked about the difference between how people play 2 over 1, and I wanted to give you a little bit more in-depth read on that. You don't have to read it if you don't want, if you're not worried about it. But like I told you, at some point in time, somebody's going to say, well, that's the wrong bid. You're supposed to do this. Well, this is your answer if you need one. Basically, when people in the bridge table tell you what to do, unless they're good friends of yours, and you're going to have a real discussion, you just kind of ignore the bullies, move on, smile, and say thank you. Anyways, see you on Wednesday.